Okay, I'm live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. How are you all? It's been a while since I've been on again. I've forgotten how to do these lives. I haven't been doing many lately, purely for the fact that I'm just so busy. I'm busy at the moment getting ready to move. I've got my place on the market for those that don't know, and we're just receiving offers and contracts at the moment. So next couple of weeks are going to be very, very hectic, I can tell you, as I get ready to leave Australia, which is sad but exciting. So my glasses are a bit wonky because I sat on them and I'm waiting. I've got two new pairs coming and I sat on these and look, one's upsided. I need to film like I need to straighten my head. So I've got a few updates for you all, and there's a lot going on in the space of energy at the moment coming through via the sun. So in my mission work and my secret mission work that I'm doing with the Light 10 of the Light Council 12, which is 12 dimensional, we go out and we do new earth missions, that kind of thing. And we've been clearing darkness from Earth, we've been reopening new light portals, shifting ley lines, that kind of thing, which I don't really want to talk about because it's kind of top secret and they don't like us getting this out because we need our protection. So I posted that we have been working with many different beings, dragons, angels, galactics, that kind of thing, elementals, and we even saw the giants come out recently. So we've seen the giants as well. They're ready to come out, and we've got a Myriads meditation space, a giant meditation coming where we're going to go into their city, in their hiding place, and meet them and help them be released. They're not out in the big open world at the moment due to the fact that they had to hide because they were trying to make them look bad, like anything, and that they were saying that they were aggressive and they were going to kill people. But where did the saying gentle giant come from? So the beautiful, gentle, mystic giants that have incredible powers, and so they've had to go under earth and into other dimensions to hide themselves. So we've got that coming up, which is going to be really, really exciting. But this Sunday, we've got Get to Know Your Pet meditation. So for those that want to join us in the Emeria meditation space, come and join us, because it's all about getting to know your pet on a more dimensional level so that you can communicate with them telepathically, you can understand their needs and wants, the story about them becoming your pet, the way they came to you, what they're here for, what they're doing with you, your background, have you been together in other past lives, what is it you can continue to give them, what are they going to continue to give you. There's also going to be where your past love pets have been with you are going to come through and talk to you and be a connection with you. So that's something else to look forward to. So if you've got some beautiful love pets that mean a lot to you, who have been very, very special to you, they will be coming through and they will be speaking with you and giving you some advice from where they are and the work that they're doing from behind the scenes. That's exciting. That's this Sunday. Actually, I don't remember what time I said it would be. Just let me have a look. Now, the other thing, oh, excuse me, I got this terrible cough and I just don't know where it came from. I think it's these energies that are coming through. They're clearing our lungs. They're doing a lot of things. So that's at 10 a.m. this Sunday. So it's 10 a.m. Brisbane time. If you're on and you're watching, do let me know that you're there and make a comment, because I don't see, because I'm on my laptop and it's a different setting to the one on my phone, and so I need comments to see who's actually there, because I could be talking to a big deep hole there in the internet. And then on Wednesday, the 18th of January, we have a Team of Light update. So that's with your personal team of light. So your personal team of light are the ones that work with you regularly, the ones that are your guides, your angels, your galactics, anybody that is your team of light. It could be a dragon, it could be a fairy, it could be anybody that's working with you on that level. That's your team of light, and that's your update with them. They will give you some incredible updates. So be ready for that one. That's Wednesday the 18th. And once you've had that meditation on Sunday the 22nd, we're going to do online one-on-one with me. So if you need to have any more reassurance or go deeper or have a look at some of the comments that come through from that meditation, we can look at it deeper. We can get some more sort of prophecies from everyone. They will channel, and we can have a sort of a get together. So that'll be Sunday the 22nd after your Team Light one. So it's getting exciting, guys. Hi Dana, hi Jeanette, hi Glenda. So you're all there. Yoo-hoo! So the other thing is I wanted to talk about is the energies at the moment. The energies are coming through very, very strong via the sun. We have discovered that a lot of Orion, new Orion energy has been released, thanks to our beautiful Sharon, who has the codes. She holds the codes to the new Orion portals we discovered. And so these codes have been activated, and even though all the truthers, all the astrologers, everyone's talking about how we're getting all these strong codes coming from the central sun and so forth, they're actually coming from further afield, from the Orion star seed galactics that are coming here to Earth to work in New Earth. It's also for the ones that are here working now, the adult Orions that are here that need an upgrade. So they're going to get huge upgrades. We're all going to get some form of upgrade from these energies, but the Orions will get it through their antenna. So for you Orions that have the antenna, expect a few headaches or flashes in the eyes, that kind of thing, sinus, eye infections, that kind of thing, maybe even funny ears, because it's all connected to that antenna. Because these energies are already doing that. I can feel it in my chest, it's tight. It's also affecting our digestive system, it's upsetting our stomach, so be wary of that. Drink lots of fluids, because you don't want to get constipated, because that's what it can do. It withholds all the old energy, and then when one big hit after you've received your upgrade, it flows. So that's another problem we do get with these upgrades. You'll get a lot of downloads, you'll get a lot of insightfulness, and you'll see a lot. So expect third eye activation to be happening, crown chakras opening. So it's going to be an exciting period over the next coming weeks. The other thing is, what we've got to look at too is that as we move into the new year, right, the official new year is March. We all know that. The calendar has been manipulated. But there are reveals coming. Every day there are reveals coming from what's been going on in the world, and there's only just a whole lot coming through this week. And one of them was a big speech from Trump just recently, speaking about what's been going on, and he even mentions deep state. So be ready for the people that are going to need help when these reveals start leaking through, which they're doing now. From Twitter especially, they're using Twitter to do a lot of releases, and then mainstream media is going to have to pick them up because they're under new contracts. There's a lot of new people moving into mainstream media to deliver the truths. So this is coming between now and March, because March is big changes. This is when things are going to start to take a complete turn. And that is why around March a lot of you go into full service. Every time I do a one-on-one with you, March seems to be the month that is sort of shining bright here, where everything starts to happen. So around March onwards. A lot of people are confirming March onwards, and of course officially that's the new year. Any questions, guys? And then on top of all of that, we've been getting to know some of the other beings out there that are making themselves known to us. So I was lucky to channel, and I feel privileged and honoured, King Neptune. And yes, he's real, and yes, he does exist, and he is a being, and he's dimensional, so he lives in a dimensional place underwater where you can breathe freely, walk around, that kind of thing. And he does have a castle, and I have posted the picture there, that how I saw it and how we saw it when we worked with him. He's got long golden yellow hair, very much like Lady Gillian from Sirius, because he is a Syrian being from underwater, and Lady Gillian had that long yellow hair. Well, so has King Neptune, so they're probably related in some way. With that yellow hair, it's obviously a certain type of Syrian. Now, he came through very, very strongly, very emotional. It was extremely emotional for me. I did a lot of crying and a lot of clearing from it because it was very strong and very powerful. So very, very beautiful. And it was the first time I really spent some time getting to know him. So I was really surprised when that came through. So I've done my best with my drawing. He does look younger in the drawing than how we saw him, but it's very hard to capture that. And he said, no, I'm really happy with it. So I didn't put any lines or anything on it. He just said, no, I'm really happy with it. So there you go. We have been having other missions where I've channeled, who else did I channel just recently? Archangel Gabriel, channeled Archangel Gabriel. He came through with the most beautiful message as well. We've been very, very fortunate with the ones that we're working with in these different missions that we're going on and clearings. We're doing lots of activation work, which is ongoing, which you can get in the new book, Guiding Light. A lot of these activations that I have done for service are in Guiding Light. So that'll get you into that service role and getting you out and doing this kind of work that we're doing for New Earth. So don't forget to order your book because they are taking ages to get to you for some reason. How far out is this that North Dakota and Canada have got it before New Zealand when it was all sent at the same time? That is bizarre. When it used to take 3 to 5 days to get to New Zealand, it's now taking 3 weeks from Australia. And there's flights going 3 or 4 times a day. So I don't understand what's happening there. I'm trying to think what else we've got. So we've got those meditations coming up. And also I'm still doing one-on-ones. If you want your New Year update on a one-on-one, like 30 minutes to 1 hour sessions, let me know. I'm still doing those. I do book them in, spread them out so that you can have some time after your meditations to work with me. There's a lot of information coming through now for 2023. As we go into our service role, you'll start to be revealed from your team of light a lot more because they now know that you are ready to hear things. That's why you learn things as you go, because they only reveal things to you when you're ready to hear it. You may be awake, yes, and you may be aware of what's happening out there, but you don't get told things until they know spiritually and mentally that you can handle it. And we did a clearing the other day and I got told off from my team of light. They said, no, you have to conquer your fear. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm getting told off now. I've got to lead by example. And it was a scary one for me. But I did it. And I'm happy I did it because I conquered that fear. So, you know, there's a lot of things out there that we do worry about in our lives. We do sort of have fears about, but we are forced to conquer them and face them. So that in the eyes of the ones that are going to be waking up and going through all these issues themselves, especially if they've been child tunnel victims, that kind of thing, we can help them. Because we can say, well, yes, we've known about it, we've been part of it, we've had to work through it, and now we can help you work through it. So it's an interesting role that we're taking on in service, because a lot of us have been victims, to be able to give the service back. Some of you are going to be working with animals, which is going to be beautiful and amazing. Some of you are going to be like me, working with New Earth and the environment. So, you know, it's going to be a beautiful new year for us all as we head into these service roles and see how they unfold and how they're going to look. So as I leave Australia, I go to New Zealand. We hope to have a retreat there, depending on dates. And we're going to activate the ley lines in New Zealand, and then I'm off to the US and I'm going to do a lot of work up there, and then I'm going to be doing all service work. That's it, pure service. And then from there we'll be going off to the Caribbean, having a look around the Caribbean and Mexico, So there's a lot coming up for all of us, and I do hope either on the way through go to Hawaii or after go to Hawaii and pick up on the Lemurian energy, because I need to find my forever home. And I don't think it's here in Australia, and I'm sure it's not in New Zealand, so it's in that Lemurian energy, which is the new Lemuria that is forming. This is that new Earth Lemurian energy that is forming. So we have the old Atlantis energy that once was forming over towards the Mediterranean and Middle East. And we have the new Earth Lemurian way of living, which is over here in the Pacific, part of Asia, North America, South America, and so forth, New Zealand, Australia. And so we have to be ready to choose where we're going to live for these services as well. And that's what I'm having to do. I'm having to find where my position is. Some of you are already positioned. I'm not. So that's the purpose of my shift, my move. I mean, I love Australia, don't get me wrong. I prefer living in Australia. It's been beautiful, it's been kind to me, it's made my life very easy. So I've been able to own another lovely home, which I wouldn't have been able to do in New Zealand. So in that case, it has been very good and very fair to me, and it's helped me in my corporate world to get to where I needed to be, to realise this isn't what I wanted to be doing. So it's interesting times for all of us. Does anyone have any questions while they're on here? If you want to contact me and you do have some questions, do let me know, because what I can do is I'll be able to answer them for you. I will be doing another live. Hopefully I'm looking at doing a live on YouTube, so that the people that are on YouTube that aren't on Facebook can get to see and hear and understand what's going on as well. So come along and support me with that. I'll give you the dates and times, but I am getting told I will be doing live channeling on YouTube. So I'm not sure if it's Commander Usher or Master Orbit or even someone else. Might even be King Neptune. It'd be nice to have King Neptune come through and do a channeling. I'm also, I've got all the wizards coming in lately, and they're wanting to speak with me too. So that's really beautiful to be able to hear from them and understand what they're going through. Hi Sherry, how are you, hon? So I'm just talking about the services that we're going to be doing and how they're going to look. So it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm going to continue to do my activations. So anything that I get channeled or come through to do with New Earth and our work, I will continue to do activations for us. And then all I ask to keep me in service and to pay for my Zoom, because I've got to pay for my subscription of Zoom yearly. Give me a coffee. Buy me a coffee. I don't have Buy Me a Coffee because they don't allow that page anymore to be connected with PayPal. So I just use my PayPal. It's the same with my book. It's just a donation. It's service donation. That's all it is. I don't have a salary. I don't have a wage. I live off donation. And that's going to be pure donation for the rest of my life. So at the moment I do get help from the Australian government. It doesn't even cover my mortgage, but I am grateful for it. But everything else is by donation. And this is how we work. Someone said to me, how do I charge for my services? I said, well, you call it a donation. We donate to everything. We give an offering, you know, and this is what it's about, offerings. We give an offering. So it's a donation, offering, that kind of thing. It's not a payment. As you start talking about business, as you start talking about payments, as you start talking about money, then you wipe out the whole frequency. You might as well just go back to 3D matrix and be enslaved. But as soon as you start talking about beautiful services, you start talking about donations, about being able to give to humanity, about giving back and then receiving true abundance, then it's a different frequency. It shifts everything completely and everything falls into place in divine timing. And you'll notice that as you move along, things just happen for a purpose, for a reason. and that's your divine timing. And you know you're being looked after, you're being protected, especially our group, because we're from the Light Council of 12, which is 12 dimensional. So it's very, the work we're doing here in the space is very high. And we know we're always protected, but we must always still put our shields up. We must put our mirrors up, put your mirrors around you, so that anything that comes to you unwanted and dark goes back to the sender, and they receive it but with love, not hate. Have your golden bubble around you so that you can just be fully protected. Over your house, under your house, around your house, around your pets, around everything that is something to you. You can even do that with your service. So, one other thing is you'll start to notice, the other thing I wanted to talk about was our growth. So this year is a year of growth. So last year was a year of development and informative development. 2023 is also, even though we're coming into the year, as I said, this is the year of the Orion energy of knowledge, truth, wisdom. Okay? You're also going to be learning a lot more about yourself and growth, and that's why I got told off and told that, yes, you have to conquer your fear. If you're going to be doing this service, if you're going to be doing this work, this is what you came to do, your true mission was to come and do this, then you have to conquer everything. And so we're going to do all this amazing growth. And it's going to be beautiful because you're going to see yourself blossom in a way like not before. This is more your human form growth to help you with your service. So it's going to be really interesting, and you're going to have that Orion energy come in and give you that strength and knowledge and wisdom and truth. Sorry, I have to go. Oh, that's okay, Glenda. Thank you for showing up and being part of the live today. So as you can see, there's a lot happening. Our physical abilities are going to change. We're either going to get fitter, we're going to get able to do more with our bodies. We'll go into more movement work like walking, dancing, swimming, being more active, because we're going to have to ground ourselves to be able to do our service. So a lot of you are now doing a lot more walking now that we're able to get out and move communities and move suburbs and things. We're walking, we're swimming, we're doing more. Also yoga, other spiritual practices, breath work, that kind of thing is going to be very big this year as we center ourselves and focus on our grounding, because we're going to have to stay grounded. What else was coming through? Oh, we were talking about the other day about clearing our houses, clearing our lives, clearing everything that we need to clear. Now, the other thing is, people were saying, what's the difference between sage and Palo Santo? So I have my Palo Santo spray, and I just spray it around me regularly. I spray it around the house, I spray it around my crystals. I also have the Palo Santo incense, but I have to be careful with anything that lets off smoke. So that's why I can't do sage. It's why I can't do a lot of incense, even though I do have my incense burner going, but I have it away from me because I breathe it in and my lungs are very sensitive. I know my lungs is my weak spot. So that's why I choose to have a spray form. There is no different. They both have a purpose of clearing and cleansing. It just depends on which sort of practice you like. If you like the plant-based, the sage, or the wood, because Palo Santo is the wood of the tree. And they usually, the shamans, once upon a time, the Southern American shamans used to burn the Palo Santo timber, the wood, and that's where that came from. Does it say anything on it about it? It just clears negative energies, and it gives protection, longevity, and wisdom. But I love my Palo Santo spray. I've had the white sage spray. A lot of people get the sage spray because it does affect your sinuses and that if it's smoky. But they both do the same work. Just depends on which one you prefer. I actually don't like the smell of sage, so I prefer to go with Palo Santo. It seems a bit more refreshing. Anything else do I have to talk about? No, that's all. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a lot of clearing at the moment. As you go into a new year, do a lot of clearing, clear all the old style energy from the year before. So I go around, I spray everything, I spray over me, I spray every morning myself anyway. I cleanse myself regularly. This is like a clear water spray to me. It refreshes me in this heat as well. But these are the things that we will be doing as we go into the new year to clear, to make way for new beginnings, for great things that are going to be coming. So we've got a year of good meditations. We've got a year of missions coming up. We've got many, many great meditations right up until the middle of March booked in. So if you want to be a part of that and join the Ameria meditation space, you're more than welcome. But you must attend a lot of these meditations because it's good to receive the recording of them and do them in your own space and time, but you've got to remember it's part of being in the group, in the room, in the energy, in that space, in that dimension at the time. Then you get a far better meditation, you get a far better experience out of it, and then we can sit online for 2 hours talking about our experiences and going over them and talking about what we see, because we see each other there. We can confirm that you are there in the room, in the space, at the right time in that dimension, especially if we're on a mission. But yes, I do send the recordings of those ones out, the development meditations I call them. The other missions we do not record, as we don't want them getting into the wrong hands. Is there anything else that anyone would like to talk about in this space? Do let me know. I'm going to start using my lives for a lot of other things as well. So I would really like to use this live space to help create and work with you. If there's anything in here that you want to learn about or come in and ask questions or even join me on camera, I'm happy to add you and start using this space for others to see and to interact. I'm not sure if we're going to start girl chat panels again. I'm thinking maybe sort of as we get more meditations under our belt, so we'll do the pet one, and then we'll probably do one other, the team of light, and then we'll probably do a girl chat somewhere in the middle there somewhere. So we will be doing those ones again, but that's sort of looking towards more middle of February or end of January, early February. What else? Oh, if you need any activations or any of those that I have done over the last year, as I said, I'm putting new ones into a third book. I'm currently always got a script on the go where I put my activations and different bits and pieces and channelings that come in. So there will be a third book, and there will also be Baby Poss and Mama Poss book, which I'm going to start working on when I start travelling, because I don't think the energy of that's going to help me until I'm away travelling. I'm on the planes, then I can be writing. So that's when I'm going to do Mama and Baby Poss, and I'm hoping that I can get that published in the US, because I want every child, new child, to have that book, because it's going to be very, very magical. It's going to have lots of light codes in it. So that won't get started until that'll be activated once I start travelling. It'll give me something to do on all these long plane flights. The other thing is the planes in US recently were all grounded and halted due to online background quantum systems going online. Also, flight reductions are coming up, cost reductions, so be ready. You can be able to travel and fly a lot cheaper. That's coming up from March onwards, and that is because everything will be in the quantum. Everything will be a lot cheaper to book. It's not about the fuel prices, it's not about the emissions and all that. It's about the cost of the airlines running, the cost of the booking systems and everything. Everything, once it goes to quantum, will be a lot cheaper. So flights will come down and be reduced in price. So if you're looking at going away, wait and start booking flights after March. So that's going to be interesting too, because it's going to make it easy for people like me that's going to be moving around a bit. What else? I did actually see one on Jetstar here just this morning advertising from Australia to Queenstown, $190. That's unheard of. $190. It costs that to fly from Brisbane to Sydney. And you're flying from Australia to Queenstown, which is like a 5-hour flight. So you see, they are able to bring them down cheap enough. They always have done. It's just that they have been charging ridiculous prices for these flights, and they didn't have to. So that's happening as well. That's a sure sign that the reductions are coming. So I think that's probably it today. I just wanted to give you a quick update, give you a few things to think about, ponder about. If you need to check out anything, come to me and ask me. I was just going to get the... I was going to look at getting some new journals made up, but I just haven't got around to it. I should have had this ready before and I didn't. I'm going to read Our Guiding Light, and let's do, since I was talking about Lady Gillian earlier, Lady Gillian of the High Council 12. So she's from the Council 12 in Sirius, and this is your 12th chakra activation. So we are bringing on the 3 above us and the 3 below our feet, so we're activating those chakras. Ask for golden light bubble protection as you do this, as we open and create these beautiful new chakras as they come online. May you truly be the bright being you are meant to be. May you know your new DNA and the new strands of colour within your makeup. May you have understanding, clarity and love of all that is. I have all DNA intact. I am full DNA. Commands. I command my full DNA be given and activated. I command my new chakras are now seen and performing their purpose. I command full understanding. I command full clarity. I command all love. I am love. I am clarity. I am understanding. I am whole. I am purpose and service. I command my purpose and service to be activated. I command my whole being and all alignment now be activated to its fullest potential. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate, clap, or ring bell. So I'll be ringing my bell in that case. You will now radiate a new light. So this brings on, and it's in guiding light. It will bring the 3 up here, which are from the crown, going lighter and lighter. There's a soft turquoise and a soft pink in that. And then the 3 beneath your feet, which are the colours of the earth, so they're more reddy brown, coppery and gold. And they are the ones that will connect you to source and keep you grounded like that. So the ones that we know through our body at the moment, standard ones, are not our full DNA. Our DNA has been upgraded. We are being activated to our full potential. We have 12 chakras. And don't forget the indigo one at the back here. There's that one there too, at the back of your 3rd eye, there and there. Okay? All right, guys. Well, take care. Much love, light, many blessings to you all. Have a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. And reach out if you need anything. Until then, take care. See you. Bye.